Hello and welcome, my moon cheese babies. I should mention to you guys really quickly that I tried making a video doing this already, and I felt like I was doing such a bad job of making the video that I am remaking this video for you guys today. I screwed up a lot. Like, a lot of stuff that I should have, like, easily been like, yes, this is what I should do. This is what I need to organize. This is the way I need to plan it out. Like, all these things that should have just kind of gone reasonably smoothly went absolutely horrific. So, hopefully we can pull this off a little bit better than I originally planned here, now that I've got a little bit of experience with this one. And, or, I don't know, maybe I've, like, awakened something inside of me, like anger or something that can, like, get me flowing over here. So the biggest problem with this entire strategy, okay, first of all, 2 mega pops. 2 mega pops means we get 2 million pops. Now, on Chimps mode, there's about 2,040,something thousand pops. So the basic idea is to try to keep all of your towers that you build on the screen, besides Adora, to be less than 40,000 pops total. Now, the problem with that is, of course, starting off this game, you're going to notice Adora is unaffordable on Chimps mode, which means we need to afford her. And that means we need to buy a bunch of dart monkeys to survive in here. But not only that, we want to put them in sort of a weird, not really regular spot. So once we build Adora, they're not really stealing a lot of pops over here. But what's intriguing, and something that I sort of forgot about, is that Adora's level 7 ability is Blood Sacrifice, which allows you to sacrifice other monkeys. And that is perfect for 2 mega pops, because we can build something that we need exactly on the round that we need it, and just sacrifice it later if we don't want it. It's going to help us out a lot. It gives us a lot of options for our strategies here. In my last run, and I know I hate talking about, you know, things that I've done that you guys haven't seen, but in my last run, I had to do some weird ninja plays randomly to pop purple balloons a couple times. I had to throw down a monkey village and sell him. I had to use a Moab glue that I eventually just sort of sacrificed out of existence, even though I didn't really want to, just because I needed to level Adora up another level. And I was a huge idiot and accidentally spent $20-something thousand to level up Adora, instead of just spending $20,000 on the tower and then sacrificing it. That was the main reason I quit, is because I realized that I did that, but I realized I did it like 10 minutes later when I started sacrificing things and realized that was so much better of a strategy than what I was doing before. So anyways, now that we've got that all out of the way, it's about time to build Adora here, hopefully, as long as dart monkeys can survive yellow balloons. Let's get Adora up right about Shaw. Popped a lot of these guys, and bam! Life's pretty good for now. Alright, so as far as positioning goes, I couldn't tell you exactly where I thought the best spot is, but I wanted to put her in a spot that was able to attack at least 3 areas in Bloons. I got one in the very front here, I got one kind of right next to her, and then I got a third after the loop here, where she can still see these balloons. There's not really a technically better spot to do this than maybe over here, but I was a little worried that if I put her over here and start buffing things and changing things and everything, there'd be too much action going on over here, so I didn't like that. So anyways, right now we focus on Adora. And with Adora, we focus on glue gunners. So I do appreciate you guys giving me a bunch of tips and everything. A lot of times your guys' tips are very, very helpful. Sometimes I am stuck in my own ways, though, and your guys' tips just... I don't want to say that they're bad in any way. They're probably actually the best way to play the game. But for me, personally, I know that I'm sort of weird and I like to like come up with my own strategies. So sometimes, unless I specifically decide that I thought that tip made enough sense that I'm playing so bad that I won't do what I currently do, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. But one of the strategies that you guys were mentioning was about glue gunners. And you guys mentioned that glue gunners, when you put them on, or when you decide what upgrades to get, some of the best glue gunners to get are actually glue soak, stick your glue strong glues. That's actually the best glue to use. What I've noticed is even better on this map, at least for right now, it's actually a little bit better to go for glue soak with just stickier glue, but don't go for the stronger glue. Now, why would I do that? Well, it's kind of goofy. The main reason why is because the glue lasts so long on this map, and there's really no room for Adora to hit things, that the glue is going to basically wear off by the time it gets to over here anyways. So if I put the stronger glue on, the glue is going to wear off like over here instead, and there's really not a point to any of that actually doing anything helpful to us. So I think that I'm going to save some money and just going to go stickier glues for now. And just focus on using our abilities whenever we feel like they're going to be the most effective here. And on round 19, absolutely going to need that. For round 20, get a little bit better here. Oh, look at this. Doubling our popping power. That is beautiful. Oh, there it is. All right, so keep in mind, we're not level 7 yet, so we can't sacrifice just yet. But once we can sacrifice, I'm going to start sacrificing my dart monkeys over here. We're probably going to build some towers and sacrifice them as well, and kind of really get things going in here. So with this strategy, keep in mind that there's a lot of ways to support things. I think, you know, I almost underestimate how many ways there are to support other towers in this game. That's what makes it kind of exciting. There's a lot of different ways to actually do a 1-tower chimps, basically, or a 1-tower 2 mega pops. Just by using all these other support towers. We can use glue. We can use... Technically, we could use... Oh, my God, camo balloons. This was a big problem before, guys. This was a really, really, really big problem before. I screwed up camo balloons on round 24, on round 33, and on round 36 in my last run. It was horrific. I did not want to deal with it, but we had to deal with it. And here's the purple balloons. So the first few sets of purple balloons, the way we're going to have to deal with them is we're absolutely going to have to use Adora's ability to kill him, which is nice that it allows us to do that. All right, it's just time. We just got to do it. We're going village, and we're going to be going for the radar scanner. Last time I bought jungle drums, and then I didn't have enough money to buy radar scanner, and then I couldn't pop round 33, and I wasted a bunch of money and pops and everything, and I hated myself for it. Again, pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So hopefully this goes a little bit smoother. And I know some people like to watch the Rocky Road edition of SJB trying to do 2 mega pops. Sometimes it's so bad that I can't even put that out into the world. Just like, wow, Chris, you screwed that up big time. But for right now, things are going pretty smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy that radar scanner. We're going to save up for jungle drums. I'm probably going to alchemize pretty soon after that. And see if we can beat the Moab. Okay, guys, it's time. We're going to go for the Alk. We're going to put the Alk as far away from Adora as we possibly can. We might actually need to use the Alk for a little bit of popping power later, which is kind of sad, but it's kind of the way the game has to be played almost. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stay away from going for middle path alchemists, because I've noticed that they do get a lot of extra pops. Even though it does help you pop more balloons, they also steal a lot more pops. So unless it's an absolute necessity to go for this guy, I'm probably going to keep him as he is right now. And what I can do is, if I want to be fancy with it, I can buy a 4-2 alchemist, just for the round I need it, sacrifice him, and buy another 4-0-0 alchemist right after that. And that'll give me some extra money and experience, and hopefully also allow me to beat rounds that I would otherwise not be able to beat. But it's got to be kind of fancy if you're going to do that. All right, so we're absolutely going to need a Moab glue here, so we're going to go for the front guy up to Moab glue. I'm going to use my ability right away. I have, again, a little bit of practice with this, so I kind of know how this is going to go down, because I lost the first few times. Luckily, the Moab's going to sneak around here. By the time the ability pops back in existence, we should be able to hopefully... Oh, crap. Last time, okay, good. I was going to say, last time my glue reached! This time, the glue's still going to reach. And... we did not pop enough balloons. Intriguing. Oh, I was about to be like, oh, guys, you know what we can do? We can sacrifice some stuff to get the experience to get level 7 up, and that will give us... Oh, the ability to blood sacrifice. We can't do that yet. Okay, so I'm just going to say that that was a fluke, and we're going to see if maybe we can unflukify this one and do a better job. Let's see. I don't know. This feels very unfluke-like. Very unfluke-like. Oh, no. This is not going well. Okay, you guys know I don't like stealing pops in any which way, but I think maybe just getting like 8 pops off this guy or something like that will probably be enough to actually get me through here. So let's see how many he's going to get. Oh, he's got 7 too. Whoa, he's stealing a lot of pops. That's okay. 30 pops. That's a good amount of pops to steal. Hopefully we still Moab glue this guy long enough that we can use our ability here and clean it all up. Come on. Let's hope for perfection. Let's hope for perfection this time. And with the nice Adora play, it's still not enough. What the heck is going on here, bro? Ah, I figured it out. I got it. We never bought jungle drums. Okay, that should change things. That's a 15% extra speed bonus. And I had pretty much the exact amount of money I needed for it. Hopefully it works out this time. If it doesn't work out this time, though, I'm going to be kind of sad. I'll be honest with you guys. Then I have no idea what to do at that point. But it's looking better. Looking a lot better. And now we get Adora's ability back again. Come on, baby. Take it down this time. Yeah, there we go. Life is again fuzzy and cute. Oh, yeah, it's time. Time to sacrifice some dirt monkeys to the death gods. Today, it's not much experience at this point in the game, but it can be pretty helpful to just get some random levels up. And then don't forget that it actually does give you some bonuses here as well, which probably aren't that important, but even just spamming a little bit of random sacrificial crap can probably help us out that little tiny baby bit that we need. in random situations. So anyways, I think we're going to go for that stronger stim. So at the very least, we have a nice strong Adora here to play around with. I'm going to sacrifice my last Dart Monkey here. And then I've got to decide what I want to do after this, because there's a lot of options available to us. We can now focus on trying to buff her in weird ways, like getting an Energizer sub or something like that. We can try to just get a straight-up overclock, which is probably where I'm leaning to right now. Or we could just go straight to an MIB, which will give us that purple popping power, so we never have to worry about it for the rest of the game. But that sounds boring. It does sound boring, but it also sounds pretty nice, to be honest. I don't have to worry about purple balloons ever again. 62, watch out for that round, boys. It's going to be bad if we don't get that MIB up. But for now, we're going overclock, and we're going to throw him in the backpack here just so we don't end up getting too many extra pops or whatnot. He's not that expensive. He's only 14 grand. I think around 49 we should be able to afford it. We're currently level 8, which is pretty nice as well. Let's use our ability here against the first rush of ceramics. And for the second set of regens, hopefully we just have enough popping power. And it's going oakley dokily. Few regens trying to sneak through, but not enough to actually cause any real issues here. It looks like things are going all right. Okay, so Adora currently has 28,000 pops. That's it. I mean, that's most of the pops in the game, though. That should be noted. Ooh, Moabs. Okay, this could be bad, too. We really need this ability back, otherwise we're... Whoop, wait. We got money for overclock. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I think we're going to lose. I think. No, wait. We're not going to lose. And now we can start to overclock Adora. So that's pretty much doubling our popping power, like, automatically. Not quite doubling, but nearly. For the rest of the game, just automatic overclock. It should last the entire time that... the cooldown exists. That's going to last all the way until we get the overclock back again, and actually going to last even longer than that by a good few seconds. By a good long seconds. All right. Oh my god, I feel like I can't talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. Sometimes you just feel like an idiot. Today is one of those days where I not only can't talk right, I can't play right either. I'm really putting myself down today, but I actually don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm a negative Nancy or I have any crazy anxiety day or anything like that. But still, I gotta be mean to myself sometimes. All right, another quick ability here. All right, I'm gonna do it just so I don't have to worry about it ever again. Mib it up. Next decision is Call to Arms or Energizer. I think those are my two big options. If I go Energizer, I can put him in the backpack here, and he probably won't give very many pops, if any, if not be a life savior for me, you know? Maybe he'll just end up actually saving the day a couple times. But it's also, if he saves the day too much, that's stealing all of my pops away. That's not good. Man. All right, is there anything else that I can buy here that can really help me out? I can't think of anything that's like really helpful here. Okay, I've decided. I think if we get a turbocharge back here, just in case something like goes wrong or whatnot, and I think I'm going to go for the improved ranks and glaives just in case, that will be very helpful because we spent a bunch of money and that allows us to sacrifice. Did I get you? And also get the ball of light. So I don't know how important this ball of light is going to be for round 60. Obviously, like, things went down pretty easily, but now 62, which was a huge problem for me last time I had to fight it. Hopefully it will not be an issue at all now that we got the bib. Now that we got this big boy right here. Look how cool he is. Does he have bones in his glasses, or is that just supposed to be some lights flashing through? Doesn't it look kind of like bones? Did you guys ever look at this before? I don't know. It's like he's like a dog monkey or something like that. All right, let's keep this overclock flowing. We've got to try to stay away from Alchemist getting too many pops over here. So oh crap, I probably shouldn't have done that. All right, I'm gonna go back. So at the same time of wanting to make sure that my Alchemist gets as few pops as possible, one of the other things that we want to do is make sure that we have the abilities ready for round 63, which is a very big killer. It's a tough round, guys. Freaking tough round. So I'm gonna try to survive without using any abilities here. Whatever it takes. We could use the overclock though, that automatically comes back in time. Beautiful. And for round 63, we have all of our abilities ready to go. All right, so we're going to start with our first ability here, and that's going to take down the first set of ceramics, for the most part. For the second set, we're going to use the Ball of Light, and that does it's doing an okay job popping balloons. Not great, but okay. Good enough. And for the third set, we're going to use our first ability again. First ability, make sure we keep the overclocks flowing, and that should be enough here to keep everything going good. Cha. All right. Alchemist up to 425 pops. That doesn't feel too bad. They've got to get 1,000 times as much to actually be a problem. So I don't know if that's going to happen in 30 rounds, man. That would be very difficult to actually pull off. But either which way, I don't feel too bad about using my abilities here. Just kind of throw them down. And with all my extra money, I think that the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to save up for an Energizer. But the problem is, right now... No, I lied. Let's not go Energizer. It's the wrong time. Early 80s is the time to go for Energizer. And here's the reason why. Early 80s, you get a lot of money kind of quickly. Right now, though, the best thing for me to do is, again, do the thing. Do a turbocharge, sacrifice. Screw the turbocharges. And that's going to give us a bunch of extra levels. And, of course, when you sacrifice, you also get that extra, just overall bonus. We are back. We have leveled up Adora quite a bit at this point. She's level 15 now. Divine Bolts burn through an extra layer of Bloon, plus Ball of Light deals more damage. Ooh. So not only are we doing more damage with all of our stuff here, we're also doing more damage with the Ball of Light, which you can tell is extremely powerful. I don't know how or why it just got, like, 3 times more powerful, but it did. Or at least it feels that way. And it feels pretty effective at this point in the game. So I'm doing okay. I mean, this is 75. This is a pretty big round. There's some bigger rounds coming up pretty soon as well, but I want to make sure I save at least my Ball of Light for 76. 76, Ball of Light. Ooh, look at that. That was easy, bro. Easy! And now I think it's about that time to start saving up for an Energizer, because just having this guy more often is going to be pretty much all we need, but having the Ball of Light come up more often is also going to be very, very helpful for us. And then, I don't think we're going to be doing a Perma-Brew play, even though that would be actually really, really helpful for us, because I don't think I'm going to have enough money for it. I could try to save up for a Perma-Brew. Maybe I do want to get a Perma-Brew, bro. I don't want to lose to round 98 in a really stupid way. Alright, let's see how the money goes for a little while, because if I need to, I'll go Perma-Brew. Instead I could go Call to Arms, Energizer combo, and that could be cool too, instead of a Perma-Brew. She does seem to stay out quite a bit. You know what? I'm gonna take my chance without Perma-Brew. I think it'll be better, obviously, but it's not gonna be like that much better. Any which way, here's 79. Working our way into 80 here. I gotta make sure I just overclock nonstop, and let's pop this sub down on the very top. So, we're gonna go Energizer here as soon as we get the money. It's only 20 grand away. That's actually very, very quick once you get to the 80s. And just keep up with our abilities here. This is the main ability, though, man. Don't underestimate the what the heck is this thing called? The Long Arm of Light. Don't underestimate it. It is powerful. They're both really powerful. Both abilities, man. People don't like Adora, and I never understood it. I don't understand why you don't like Adora. There was a weird lull in Adora, I guess, is what you could say. Maybe a year ago or 2 years ago or something like that. Adora was really powerful when she came out, and then Nijiki decided to nerf her pretty hard. Alright, they made it so she leveled up way, 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 way slower than she used to. And that's when people started to realize that when they nerfed her, she levels up too slow, she sucks. Nobody used her for a long time. And then randomly Nijiki was like, well, we gotta buff Adora. She's not being used enough. People hate her. So, they buffed her. And I still love her. I think she's fantastic. I put her as number 3 on my top list of heroes, and my top list of heroes for newer players to use as well. I don't think she's hard to use. She's gotta use abilities every once in a while, and she's good. On top of that, she comes with the easiest strategy in the game to pull off. Use a Alchemist, Adora, Ninja combo, 4-0-2. It's beautiful. You freaking can't lose, man. You get like $30,000 saved up by round 50. It's absurd. Like, there's no other strategy in the game that could pull that off so easily and with such finesse. All right, and that's why I think Adora's a good hero. And I'm sorry that I gotta sell it so hard, but I really feel like I do. People still don't like it, man. They people love Ben, but I don't know why people like Ben so much. Like, yes, he makes money, and that allows you to build other things with other towers. But isn't that kind of out of the spirit of the game a little bit? Like, just a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, do I need to be in range? She would earn extra experience if I was in range, but just having 20% cooldown I think is good enough for me. So here we go. Let's see if that's gonna be enough for us. And now, where does the money go? Back to Adora, or Or we might get up to level 20 in time by the time we get to the end of the game here. It might not be worth it for us to spend too much more money on this stuff. So instead, let's get something else. I think we're going to go Call to Arms. I don't know if we need to go Homeland, but Call to Arms is probably good enough for us. Now you're going to notice, our biggest problem here is definitely the beefy Bloons. The Oh My Gods and stuff. Round 80 was actually pretty difficult. Round 85 here is also going to be pretty difficult. I used 2 abilities, and they're still alive pretty well. That's a little scary once we get to round 98. I'm a little bit afraid. Just a little bit, but I'm a little bit afraid. I must hope for the best here, and just hope that Adora can make things happen. Adora increased attack speed even more. Hey, I'll take me some of that action. Heck yeah. All I want to do, though, is I want to make sure Adora gets to level 20. Once she gets to level 20, I don't want to say unstoppable, but she, like, really does get a huge boost of damage and everything once she reaches that level 20 level. She's a good late game hero. It's kind of the way it works. All right, so we got money. Yeah, I just got to wait. It's admittedly a slow process here to deal with these guys. Just got to have to deal with it. All right, another quick ability here. And as far as pops go, fan-frickin-tastic. We've got 8 on this guy. How does he have 2 pops? How did he get 2 pops? How the heck did he get 2 pops? Did a Bloon get over here? I don't think so, man. 751, so less than 1,000. All right, overall, probably less than 2,000 total. It would have to be an absolute cluster mess for us to screw this up in the late game, man. Absolute cluster mess. Unless we just can't survive. That is a possibility, though. Though I like to believe that Adora can pull it off, man. I like to believe her. I like to believe in her. Look at these red gloves. She knew... I'll tell you right now, man. She probably got hit by a salesman. Salesman was probably like, I can sell ketchup-flavored lollipops to even somebody with white gloves. And Adora's like, no, you can't. And then all of a sudden she realized... Guess what? She was eating ketchup-flavored lollipops, man. She melted all over her hands. This is a problem with life sometimes. That's where the redness came from. Ketchup-flavored. All right, we are $4,000 away from Homeland, and I think getting these random boosts here is probably going to be good enough. Just keep us alive. Oh, DDTs. Ooh. All right, no balls of light, but arm of light. Very nice. Very nice. Still taking down DDTs. I think if we combine everything together, round 93 shouldn't be too bad, and round 95 won't be bad either. And it's time. Call to Arms. I feel like I've been waiting forever for that money for some reason. I don't know why. All right, I used a ball of light on 92. I probably shouldn't have done that. But all right. We're going to go for it. We're just going to use everything. We'll get it back for round 93, right? Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. Easy. Some of my gods are too beefy for us anyways. All right, there we go. From now on, though, it's probably going to have to be something having to deal with the sacrifice. So combining abilities, by the way, definitely the way to go whenever possible. Combine them up. Just combine them, man. It just works. All right, here we go. Ball of Light against DDTs. You know, not as fantastic as I would have imagined. Not as fantastic as I would have imagined. I would have hoped for a little bit better, to be completely honest with you. But all right, we'll take it. All right, 94, another pretty beefy level. We're going to go for a pretty early everything. Just a pretty early everything. We'll get it back for around 95 anyways. And it's time to sacrifice. So don't forget that the sacrifice is also going to give us extra everythingness. In fact, I probably should sacrifice at the same time that I'm using all of my abilities. That would probably be ideal. All right. Yeah, we'll use this too. Why not? Oh my god, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Ooh, purple Bloons? Not a problem for us, my friends. And we get the money back for another boomerang. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but there is no reason why I'm specifically sacrificing turbocharged boomerangs. It just popped in my brain, and I've just been doing it. So if you're wondering, you're like, why just keep doing this? Is there some magical formula that gives them more experience or something like that? No, there is not a magical formula that gives me a bunch of experience or something. Oh my god, it looks absurd on the screen. Woo, baby. Hot diggity dog. That looks ridiculous. And we take down around 95. All right, Adora is currently level 20. There she is. All right, so we don't need to sacrifice anymore. But I don't even think I need to buy anything anymore. I think I'm good. I think I'm good, bro. I'll still use abilities, though, whenever possible. You can see, even again, these Oh My Gods, though, they are tanky, man. Oh, and then her Ball of Light got even more powerful now. Oh, boy. Yeah, what did she get for this? Ball of Light greatly improved. Increased rate of fire, range, and duration from buffs from sacrifices. So maybe we just want to use those sacrifices just to do the sacrifices. Not because we actually need it, but just because. Are we going to do an early Ball of Light here? Uh-oh. That's kind of weird, actually. I'm not sure how much I love that, but it worked. All right, we're going to go for another one. We're going to go Sacrifice. We're going to combine the Overclock with this guy and the Call to Arms. I think that's going to easily take down 98. And we're going to try to save the Ball of Light for round 99 just in case something bad happens. I'm going to hope that I can take it down without it. And then I hope that I can use everything on round 100 here. Because the bad balloon's going to be the most difficult, obviously. Even if we just use this late on in the round, that would be fine too. Let's see. DDT's coming out. Not really a big problem for us. There's enough random crap going on here. What is Adora up to? 1.9? Yes! 27,000. This is going to be easy peasy, bro. Check this out. Ball of Light me up. I don't think this does anything with Ball of Light, but we're going to do it anyways. I'm going to use this pretty early, too. Okay. 93, 94. It's a slow process. Let's sacrifice a boomerang. Sacrifice that boomerang. Boom, 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 boom. Sacrifice. And there we go. She gets extra range for it. One. Oh. So I know that I'm going to get the amount of pops that I need here. It's just kind of funny that we're so close yet so far away at the same time. All right. You guys ready to blow this load? Boom, boom. Oh, that's going a little slower than I would have hoped it to. And there it is! 2 million pops, my friends. 2 million pops, and we easily take down the rest of everything. Beautiful. And there it is. All right. So, I don't want to say that... Oh, look at that. That was good, dude. I think we had a total of probably less than 3,000 pops eaten from other guys. What'd the Alchemist get? Yeah, 1,500. That makes sense. I mean, we had about probably 500 or so back here. The Energizer end up with any more? No, just 2. 70 for the Energizer, or for the Overclock. And then nobody else has anything, so yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. All right. I'll take it. All right, if you guys want to be nice and press the like button for me, that'd be fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.